it sucked to lose. Like, like
Yeah,
I'm
trust
fucking,
me.
I don't want that to get
he was
lost.
on the
Thank
team.
you.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
But
was on the
like
team.
we want,
Yeah.
we want this shit figured out.
Folks, we are coming at you live today from Las Vegas, Nevada. We got a full show with Collin Morikawa. We spent the entire day with him filming, and he sat with us afterwards and did a full podcast talking everything. Ryder Cup, media, speeches after winning major championships, the Wanamaker and the lid and the whole deal. So a full hour and 15 or so with Collin Morikawa. Great show today, coming live from Las Vegas, all brought to you by Chevy. They've been a presenting sponsor here of the podcast for years now, and the Equinox EV is what we're here to talk about again. All brought to you by Chevy. They support the show. They support all that we do. We're able to be out here, all that because of Chevy. The Equinox EV is going to help you show up in style like it's helped us get a lot of this stuff done. And if it's distance that you're looking after and looking for, Equinox EV offers 319 miles of EPA estimated electric range with front-wheel drive. Leave the driving to Equinox EV and show up to the course energized with available Super Cruise hands-free driver assistance technology, and the Equinox EV from Chevy has a massive 17-inch diagonal center screen. You've heard us talk about it a lot. Go check it out. Go to the website. Go check out Chevy's website. Look at that 17-inch diagonal center screen. It's phenomenal. It's the largest of any EV in its class. So again, big thanks to Chevy presenting this show. It's a great one. So thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking around. When it comes to EVs, Equinox EV is the smartest choice you can make. Fore Plebs, right? Barstool Sports. I know I mentioned it just a couple minutes ago, but huge show today with Collin Morikawa. We're in person here at TPC Las Vegas with him. So we're going to pretty much let that be the entire show. Just a couple things from me really quickly. Internet Invitational Episode 5 is out now. Go check that out on YouTube. Make sure you scope it out, Episode 5. And then the finale will be premiered live at 6 p.m. Eastern on Thursday evening of this week. It will dwindle down to a team of 3 people splitting $1 million between them. So again, just a little bit of an update on the scheduling. Episode 5 is out. There's only one more remaining episode to come out, and that will be premiered at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube on Thursday night. So it'll be a live event. Everybody's going to be live tweeting in the comments and all that. So make sure you check out the Internet Invitational. Without further ado, here is our great friend, Collin Morikawa. All right, folks, we are joined by a very special guest, a great friend of the program, somebody we've had a fun, rivalry with for years, and we just finished playing a 3-person scramble against. That folks will see that video next week. He's a 2-time major winner. He won the PGA Championship at Harding Park. He won the Open Championship at Royal St. George's. 6-time PGA Tour winner. I believe 3-time United States Ryder Cupper. Collin Morikawa.
Thank you so much, boys. What a day.
What a day is right.
Incredible day.
We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're at TPC Las Vegas. Thank you for hosting us, by the way, TPC Las Vegas. But, yeah, we just finished. What's your, without giving away the results at all, what's sort of your takeaway from the games of the gentlemen and how today went?
I think all of you guys have gotten much better at golf.
I agree with that.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Because I know where your ceiling is.
Yeah.
Or at least I know where you can go.
Yeah.
So you're like,
I showed you some
you've
things.
proven it.
Yeah.
You've proven that you've been able to hit shots.
Yeah.
But from these two, golf games have gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I think Trent, of everybody that plays golf on the internet, is Trent has been the highest improved by far of anyone.
Yeah, it's been a long journey for sure. I mean, you go back and you watch. I shot 144 at Bethpage Black 8 years ago. And yeah, it's coming together. I mean, again, I don't want to give too much away, but there's been a lot of talk about Riggs' driver on the internet everywhere, and you hit it great today.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I took a couple lessons after the Internet Invitational, and my guy Bobby out in Arizona at Whisper Rock has been. Me and Collin were actually, I'm sure he loved it, but I was showing him what I was working on in the locker room while he was changing a couple minutes ago.
Cornered
really
him.
Nice, yeah. We pretty much got undressed and then we started
Doing hand
doing
motions.
a lot of hip,
Big shadow
hip.
swings,
Yeah.
the whole deal.
You said you've been pretty invested in the Internet Invitational.
I don't watch YouTube golf much. Obviously I've gotten to know a lot of guys like Grant, and I've known Brad Dahlke for forever.
Yeah.
But I never tune into it, and this whole thing is just I think it's an easy watch. You kind of put it on your phone, do some chores or whatever. But like some of these characters, like I love Chaz.
Yeah.
The Duke is ridiculous.
Yep.
The guy with the one arm.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah. Like incredible swings.
He always tricks me because his
So-
name is like Jimmy the Kid.
On
Jimmy the
Instagram,
Kid
it
on
is Jimmy the
Instagram.
Kid.
So that always messes with me. It's
Yeah.
Andrew. He was my
Yeah.
partner against Frankie and
So
Francis.
like I love it. Like seeing, I think just all different abilities play golf on a seemed like a pretty tough golf course. So I'm tuning in.
Did you, which we really appreciate that. It's all shout out to these guys behind the cameras too, Brendan and
Yeah.
Jared and Kyle all editing it. It's
And
insane. Like,
Fasuli, like
oh,
I don't even know
Fasoli's-
him, and they're like,
Solely.
oh, Fasoli, sorry.
Holloway. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
looking for Holloway.
Yeah.
Just one of the funniest moments, a very Barstool moment.
Just to be able to take over something of that magnitude by just making a mistake like that is incredible. It's so
You can't
Barstool.
even replicate that.
It's so
No.
Barstool.
You couldn't
That-
try.
That is why we really wanted to do the Internet Invitational, especially with Dave. Like, that Barstool world is so hard to explain. Like, there's content creators all around. We have a million different golf podcasts out there and golf videos, but something about Barstool has always just been different. Not necessarily foreplay, but the brand. Like, when we were in the office, like, things would always just happen. Like, some character was always getting in trouble. And, like, YouTube golf doesn't typically show that. Everything's kind of clean cut, drive, wedge, putt, funny commentary on top of it. But the Barstool world, like, Dave just gives people the yips, and not in the golf game.
Gives
but
you
like,
the yips.
yeah, me the yips and
Yeah.
my mental. But like Fasoli,
These
like,
guys
it's just,
over here
you can't like
completely
answer a
fine.
question
No, not
correctly, and
completely
you like
fine.
you don't know what the hell just happened. You just find yourself in these outrageous situations. I mean, there's a list of 100 of situations similar to Fasoli that
So
have happened
many.
in Barstool history. And
Countless.
it's just it's so funny to see the general public that didn't really know that see that play out in the Internet Invitational. Like the
I
way
love the
Dave
gambling.
can get it going.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
from Dave to pull it out and just say, you know, how much is this guy going to go for?
I know.
And Bubby, you know,
Bubby said to me
Shut it
straight
down.
up, he's like,
It's-
I will never screw over my team for anything
Yeah,
personal.
good man.
gain." Yeah, he
that's
is.
like way to be a captain.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I got a lot of shit about my captaincy in the first half of that.
Mhm.
People
Way to
were
be a
shitting
captain.
all over me. We
Well,
came
yeah, I
all the
mean,
way
yeah.
back. I mean, that
Massive.
second
Yeah, you did.
session on day 2 was something really special that happened with our team.
I told Trent I got there's a lot of messages whatever you get that are good for a while, and then they flipped once we blew that, and I got one guy DM me, one guy
you got a lot of hate for how you chose your teams.
surprising. One guy DM me and it was perfect. He just goes, "Hey Riggs, you just got outclassed in the pairings," is what he said to me, and that's all he said. And I was like, "That's perfect. That's exactly what happened."
It was
You got
hard.
outclassed.
It was hard because a lot of people like gave input on like who they felt comfortable
A
playing
lot.
with, which I'm sure goes into like, I mean, on the biggest scale with the Ryder Cup, where guys certainly feel more comfortable with other guys, and like you look at it and you're like, well, we just got our like dog walked, and like you have to kind of make a change. I know like you don't feel comfortable with that player, but I really think that we get a win here, win there. So it is fun to kind of like take control of that.
It happens fast.
It happens so fast.
That's one thing. Like looking back after that, because I was killing it was like we were winning, and all of a sudden we were just out of the event, and I was sitting there all night for the next like week, just being like, "How did you put those out there?" But then in the real time, it was all everyone was vibing. It was like
yeah.
Kyle Berkshire and Gabby Golf Girl were like they're gonna take down anybody. They went up against Brad Dahlke and you're like, of course these guys are unbeatable. And then you look at it afterwards and you're like, I'm an idiot. But in real time, you're like, I'm a genius. So it's just happens.
Dahlke
fast.
has to be the best golfer that's not a professional in the world right now, right?
For sure. And I think he's gotten a lot better. I mean, he was a world beater when he was 12, 13, even all the way into through high school. I mean, he was kind of like the guy because he was beating everyone that was 17 when he was 12. And that's crazy. But he was also legitimately like the same size
Right.
of a human being. So,
Right.
College, obviously, I think he won a national championship.
I believe so.
One of the years he was there
Was it Oklahoma?
with Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But didn't quite do it and exactly what he wanted, and that's part of golf and that's part of life. So I'm happy to see him. I mean, it seems like he's
Yeah.
crushing it right now. He's
Found a
having a
good
good
spot.
time, and you find kind of who you are and have a lot of fun on camera.
I feel like you've done a pretty good job with like Grant with different stuff of leaning into it because everybody's kind of got their different relationship. Like Rory has clearly been like, I'm not into the YouTube golf thing. I think Tiger even had comments a year or two ago being like, as long as you're not watching YouTube or something
Yeah.
like that. And then you have other guys like Minwoo's obviously been really into the social, but I feel like are you thinking about how to kind of embrace like the YouTube and social golf scene, or is it just sort of whatever happens?
I kind of float on both sides. Like I said, like I don't watch that much, so it's not like I'm buying into it either. Like it's to me, they're very different styles of golf,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Being able to play in a 4-round tournament versus playing on YouTube with the guys who you want and filming channels. And I like you said, like there's an art to that. And when I've been around Grant, like he tells me the art of actually putting the videos together, making sure you have the right people around, like, and that's why you guys all work great together. So I think when I have opportunities to play with you guys and everything, I think it shows who I am a little bit more. And like you don't really get to see that because when we're out there,
Totally.
whether it's a Ryder Cup or it's a normal event, like it's a very different mindset, not for the better or for the worse, just how we act in things, right? Like I can't smack talk you guys like I did in a normal tournament. Right?
Yeah.
Ever. Like to me, that would just show that I'm weak in my head and I wouldn't be able to do that because I'm playing against everyone else.
Yeah.
But when it's a 1v1 like this, I mean, of course I'm going to throw some digs. And like I don't think people see that that's the nature of us and like that's the competitive side. So for me, like I enjoyed it. It's enough where I can go out and do it a little bit, but I'm not anywhere close to making my own YouTube. I know Tommy just made
started,
one,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't think I'm there yet.
I think the introduction and existence of YouTube has allowed the PGA Tour and professional golf to just be what it is then, because like now you have an outlet to do that here. Like you don't need to really change what you guys do out there. It should still be like the clean, competitive. We just want to go out there and watch the best golfers in the world, be the best golfers in the world. Like I even think sometimes it's crazy. Like I mean, now in professional sports, we just watched we were talking about the World Series. They're like interviewing Dave Roberts as like the 10th innings going on. It's like at some point,
It's
like
yeah.
I just want to watch like the competition, and like we toe the line of like wanting the most like exposure and access that we can possibly get, but then sometimes it toes the line on being like a little bit gimmicky. So I do like the fact that like the only time we get to see Collin Morikawa is in these certain situations, and other times it's just like you are the fucking guy to just like watch hit a ball into the hole.
Have you
That's
done
all we
any
care.
mid-round interviews? I know they were doing a couple of those.
I did one really early. I mean, I was like the first. I know Max did the first one ever. I did
Mhm.
mine at Riv. So like I explained to them that I wanted an easy hole. Like I didn't want to think about,
Yeah.
there's easier holes than others.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be 11 at Riv, which is like a straight par 5, just kind of
Yes.
ho-hum.
Mm-hmm.
And then they switched it to 10.
No.
I was like
no.
freaking out because I mean, 10, you're just aiming for the left trees, hoping you find a shot, chip it up. I mean, I hit a great shot, hit it just like pin high or front edge pin high. Pin was on the front, lagged it up mid par and like got out. But
Did
it's,
they have an earpiece? Did they have?
yeah,
like
you
an
had an earpiece in, like.
But I mean,
so
they
it's
picked maybe
different.
the most like
That was like that was so that was
controversial, interesting hole.
right. So that
in
was
the
when
world.
they
Yeah.
that was when they like gave an earpiece. Now they'll do like a walk and talk off a
Yeah.
tee box
Yeah.
in the middle of the round on a 14.
Okay.
So those are pretty easy, but that's the same thing as the like middle of the inning interview. You're not. I don't think you're getting. I know people like it. I don't know if you're getting as much out of it as you want because there's only certain questions you're gonna ask, and depending on my mood,
You're also
I-
just
I-
trying to
I
get
could
thure
come off
that.
as like an asshole.
Yeah,
right.
and
You're just trying to
Right.
get through that
Like, you
interview.
never
You're not
know.
being yourself. You're just trying to get through
right,
it.
and that's the thing. Like, I think
Yeah.
you see people for who they are a lot more when they're out here,
Mhm.
like doing this type of stuff.
Yep.
When you get these guys, and when you're on the course, we're not trying to be anyone else. Like, we're really not. But all we care about is winning, hitting great shots, making birdies.
Yeah.
Like, I truly don't care about what's going on around me.
I also
Yeah.
don't know any
So-
golf fans who are clamoring for mid-round interviews. Like it just seems like something they want to add to the broadcast. When I'm with Frankie, I just at that level when you guys are out there, I just want to see golf at an incredibly high competitive level.
Yeah.
I actually I think post-round interviews are more effective because you are going to get a fuller picture as opposed to throwing an earpiece in your ear. You're trying to figure out this golf hole, and then you're just really trying to get through it. Again, I go back to I don't know if so many fans out there are like, man, I want to know what all these guys are thinking during a round. I really just don't think that's out there.
I don't do post-round interviews either, so.
That's
right.
I noticed that.
That's right.
Well, you don't know anybody.
When you
shit.
said
I
that, I
don't
knew
know.
that there was something in the back of my brain about that, and I didn't know if we were going to bring that
it
up.
was Bay Hill.
Hill.
I mean, I'll live by it.
Did you ever find out afterwards that they weren't even on when Russ Lindley chipped in? They weren't even.
I did hear about that,
Insanity.
which is wild.
Which
Wild
I
to
don't
me.
want to sit here and be the guys that shit on the coverage, but it was very because like that's one of the cooler tournaments, out of whatever. It's a
Yeah.
top 10 PGA Tour event of
I
the
mean,
year.
it was a chip going away down in the water. Like it's a cool view too. It's not like it's a bad view.
Dude, they
You know,
panned back
so-
from commercial, and the ball was rolling already.
And
And then it just goes in. And
that's
everyone's
the
like,
one
whoa!
thing. That's the one thing I think for golf to be more exciting, you just have to see more shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
And there's plenty of shots, good or bad.
Yes.
Good or bad. Like it doesn't. We see a lot of good shots, and you kind of know like now if you watch enough golf, whether it's going to be a good shot or not.
Yes.
Kind of look at where they are on the leaderboard. You're saying, okay, well,
But are
this
good
guy's-
shots that is that all we want to see is good shots? Because
No,
like the
that's-
exciting is the story building.
Yeah.
So like
Oh,
that's
how
the
to get
thing.
there.
But yeah,
Right.
right. Like I just like watching an event and it being exciting. It isn't necessarily watching a bunch of balls just going right next to the hole. It's more about like the journey of like maybe one or two guys. I think that's where they struggle on like building out a broadcast where it's like, what are we actually trying to accomplish with this? Like
Yeah.
there's a leader, there's a guy that's like coming up to try and get him, and that's really all that's like quote unquote exciting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a struggle.
It's
I don't
just
know.
hard. I know, but it's hard to find. You don't know who's gonna have that story. For
Who's
the
going to
day.
catch
Really
the
hard.
lightning in the bottle that
That's
day?
what I mean.
It's
It's
really
like,
hard. I
there's
mean,
only so
these
many
guys got a
cameras.
little piece of it, like the editors, like Brendan, like had to go find the stories at Internet Invitational, and it is hard. There's so much good golf out there that he just like skipped over,
Right.
and now it's totally different content.
Yeah.
Don't get me
but
wrong.
you guys
but
have cameras on every group.
we do, yes,
like-
yes,
The tour doesn't.
yeah, they don't,
And they're
You know?
able to chop it
Yeah.
up.
and they chop it.
find
But
a
it's just the
story.
more of just like I know that it's easy to just be like they need to change to this, but it is hard to like capture the audience and sit down on your couch and be like, why am I watching this today?
Yeah.
Is it necessarily to see like the best shots in the world, or is it to see like this guy's winning this for this reason, so they're gonna stick on him for like an hour and a half, and it's gonna really like mean a lot to me when he wins as a viewer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be hard.
Yeah, it's almost like even if, because I was just trying to think of like football as a comparison, and there is like red zone. Red zone's incredible. Red zone also doesn't just show every play.
Yeah.
They show like the red zone, like,
Yeah,
like
right.
what's meaningful, and it kind of Scott Hansen does such a good job of he's like, okay, we're actually going to jump over to Detroit because they just had a 41-yard completion, and they're
Yeah.
not technically in the red zone, but they're on the 31, and like,
Yeah.
you know, and then
But I
you're
actually
like,
think
man,
red zone's the opposite argument, where like sometimes like I mean Feidelberg and even you would say it sometimes where like red zone's almost too much, where things are just popping around. You're like nauseous, and
Yeah.
then
Stimulation.
you just
Talk
want to
about-
just watch.
Yeah. Talk about
Sometimes
when
you just
you're
want to watch a
stimulated.
football game
yeah,
where you're like I think people want golf to get to the point where it's almost red zone. It's like great shot, great drive,
Right.
great chip, great putt, and you're like ah, like
Yeah.
where's the guy like just taking his time reading a putt? You know, we're almost gonna want to go back to that if it's flipped.
and I think when there's too much happening in red zone is when that is the issue.
Yes.
And I think a lot of times like he does try to build that, tell you like
Yeah.
what happened, why we're here, show it. But you're right, when it's like too fast paced, and I do think that that's some of the argument with golf. But I also like one thing that annoys me is they just show so many putts. And I
Yeah.
just think so many putts are boring.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, show me the tee shot. Show him like you had a tee shot today on maybe like 13 or 14 where you kind of like really
was
exaggerated
awesome.
a cutoff one.
What was
Those
that
are back-to-back holes. I
That
think
was
I did that
awesome.
back-to-back
That was
holes.
sick. And
Yeah.
I just was like, this is really cool. And showing that in real time of a guy like truly like artistically finagling his way through a couple holes that required a cut and then hitting like an iron in there is, like you said, show how you got there. That is a big part that I think they struggle with. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to just show golf shot, golf shot, golf shot, but
Yeah.
you want to show, I think you should show more than just the putt, you know?
Yeah.
So it's tricky. I mean, it's definitely tricky to do all that.
So you don't like doing post-round interviews?
No, I do.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's what we got to. Like, coverage is going to end right now,
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah, I think too, like everybody kind of wants a lot out of that stuff, and it's not like it's, you know, we kind of talked about this, like I think that was the week before the Players, and so it's like,
Yeah.
let's say Sunday night didn't do it. I know you signed autographs and all that, and they didn't really talk about that, but then it's like Tuesday you're answering questions, so it's not like you're never gonna answer questions.
Insane.
It's like
Yeah,
2 days later
I-
you're talking about it.
You know, I've talked about it with a bunch of guys, and there's just, you know, there's no filter period for us to come off and like have a little breather. And, you know, some people want to see us right after. It's like we have a chance to leave and go sign a scorecard. That's time. You know, basketball players are like right on the court sometimes, but then they go in. I don't think there's a perfect world for us.
Mhm.
But you know, like you said, I was there 2 days later answering questions.
Yeah.
And like, I'm always going to answer questions. It's just sometimes I need a little bit of time. And
We've
Happened to
also
be the
said
wrong
like
time.
not answering, and like, you know, the time that Rory stormed off and you know,
Pinehurst,
said
baby.
his
Pinehurst.
the tires were screeching, right? And when he was leaving, like that to a viewer shows how much he cared. That's just as meaningful or impactful as an interview. Like to me as a viewer, I'm like, oh God, like that's crushing him right now. Like,
I mean, like
there's winners and losers in sports, and you want to know how they're feeling about it. And I think like it being like Collin, you know, he left and he didn't want to talk. It's like, oh, he's fucking devastated.
The
Like,
things I would say,
fine.
I know I'd be fined.
Right.
Like in
Right.
the heat of a moment, we would all be, a lot of us.
Right.
Like that's just kind of the unfiltered nature of
Yeah.
it. And I know some people want to hear that. I also don't want to pay a fine.
Yeah.
Fair.
You know, some guys
Yeah.
are like a lot of NBA guys, like they know they're gonna get fined. Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's fine. Like they're gonna
You
pay
can
it,
tell when
whatever.
guys just they take that leap. Hockey
And-
coaches all the time, they'll
Mhm.
just blame the refs, and you're like, whoa, you know that he's
right,
getting some.
but
sort
that's
of,
part of the nature
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
going at an ump or whatever.
Yep.
That's just not for us. Like that's not what golf has been. Doesn't
Mhm.
mean it won't. Doesn't mean you won't get guys that will just go out and say stuff. But like, I don't need that extra.
What
Right.
would you have said? You can do it on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, I just would have started off with like, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Like, what else do you want? Like, what else do you want?
I know.
Like, what question are you gonna ask me
Yeah,
after
dude.
it said,
Right.
well, I just fucking blew that? Thank you.
Totally,
But
yeah.
then one
What
of those
happened?
guys,
Well, I fucking I hit some shitty shots.
Right.
Yeah.
and then one of those guys would have been like, no, but like, how did you feel as
Yeah,
you were blowing
yeah,
it?
well,
It sucked.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I want to go in my car and drive away. Like that's what I
I'm
did.
picturing myself in my car right now driving
Yeah.
away while I'm sitting here.
But
Oh, man.
I look, I know we live in a public nature. Like that's our lives. That's your guys' lives.
Mhm.
And it sucks because like, you know, it's for the kids that do watch. And when you do see kids, like that's what makes me smile when I see a kid that's just so into watching you. Because like when I grew up, I didn't watch that much golf. I didn't really go to many tournaments, but now with a lot of kids being able to come, like tournaments being open to that, it just makes it fun for us. And
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
what makes you like say, okay, like let's just go out and play some great golf and kind of show off.
Yeah.
That part of it is really cool because, like, to us, like me and Trent were talking in the cart a lot today. We were like, it's really cool when we're out here because it like truly feels like we're like friends with Collin today, and he's like up there gambling.
You guys
with us.
are. No, you guys are. Like,
And it's, you know, I do have to remove myself at these tournaments where for a lot of people, again, for us to feel that way is cool. And you were so good in that setting. It's kind of why I started with the conversation about YouTube golf and all that, of like leaning in, like Frankie's dad, Mr. Borelli, was buzzing around. You're
That
putting
was
your
out
arm
of
around him.
control.
He's
Shout out,
telling
Mr.
stories
Borelli.
about craps.
I got free dessert.
You got a free dessert platter.
I have to buy 2 entrees, bro. What is up with this? I thought it was gonna be like his phone number, like,
No,
hey, like
no.
you're welcome anytime.
Yeah.
But no,
No, it's a free dessert platter if you order 2 or more entrees for the table.
it's
He had me make those. I had to make those up. I had to print them out at Staples.
Oh, nice. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It's in my golf bag.
There you go. Next time you're in New York, if you ever get out to Long Island.
Jennecock next
Yeah,
year, maybe.
Shinnecock, dude.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come make a pizza.
Borelli's. But it is when you go to these tournaments and you do your profession, you are a role model to thousands, if not like millions, of kids and fans of the game. So the way that you do, you know, carry yourself when you're out there, I have to remind myself that what we do is always kind of considered like jokey and gimmicky, and we're laughing and we're playing golf. What you do is like you're representing all of these brands and you're representing the tour, and you are a role model to kids. Like that's a lot.
Yeah, and I think like going back to the difference of like professional golf when you're playing a tournament versus a day like today is I am so tunnel vision when I'm out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do see a lot and I do see what's going on, but I am just like I can't just sit there, screw around, talk to you guys. Like it is so tunnel vision. But that's
Yeah.
why the other half of our golf when we're practicing out here with other guys on tour, playing with you guys, like we're like everyone else. And we just kind of screw around, you make some bets and go to sleep and wake up again and play golf.
Right.
Tough life.
Right.
Classic rookie mistake, not going to Sport Clips haircuts. Guys come in looking like they've just been sacked by a 250-pound linebacker, but they walk out looking like a first-round pick. Sport Clips stylists have the playbook for a clean cut. They've mastered the X's and O's of men's hair, and with the MVP haircut experience, you get a hot steam towel. Trust me, I know this. I do this every couple weeks. You get a massaging shampoo and that precision cut. It's the whole 9 yards. It's also great. You know, they've got games on. There's football on right now, hockey, basketball, all back. Went to my first NBA game last week. Winner, by the way. Let's go Suns. But the point is you can watch all that, enjoy the MVP haircut experience, and the app. We love the app at Sport Clips because you can just sign up. It says it's going to be 22 minutes until you're probably going to be able to get a haircut, till your stylist can be ready. Great. And then it does the countdown in the queue so you know when you can roll in. When you step into Sport Clips, you're walking into a zone for guys. The games are on. The stylists just get it. This is a place designed for guys to win and walk out with a haircut ready for the highlight reel. Sport Clips. Make sure you go check them out. It's a game changer. We are here, of course, you're watching it on this show, listening to this show with Collin Morikawa, who is a fellow Adidas golf athlete. Our new partnership with Adidas gives us access to their full range of golf apparel and footwear, including their Originals golf range. I've worn a couple of these outfits, and boy, it gets the people going. You're making a little bit of a fashion statement. Walk in, you get a bunch of folks going, wow, look at those pants, look at that outfit. I love it, and I like to be a little bit different sometimes. It's nice, and the whole point, kind of what I just said a minute ago, the full range of golf apparel and footwear is that Adidas Golf has a bunch of it. They've got the Adi Zeros in terms of the shoes. They got the Tour 360s. And then in terms of their styles, you can look a little bit more kind of clean and standard and performance. You can go with the Originals line, and the final chapter of the 2025 Originals golf range, by the way, introduces elevated styling for the course inspired by high fashion, while also introducing bold colors that complement the classic heritage aesthetic that is uniquely Adidas. We love Adidas. It's been great. And again, you're looking at Collin Morikawa. We talk quite a bit on this show about Adidas, how it came to be, how long he's been with them, how much he likes rocking, Adidas stuff day in and day out, every day of his life. And we feel that way as well. Adidas is the official golf apparel and footwear partner of Foreplay, and that includes their new Originals golf range. It is inspired by classic Adidas heritage. It's elevated with bold premium style. It's made to perform and built to stand out on and off the course. Check out their newest drop. Shop Adidas' latest golf gear at www.adidas.com/foreplaypod. Again, we've got our own little link there. It's got a bunch of our favorites on there, including the latest drop. That is adidas.com/foreplaypod.
He brought up brands and kind of, making all these different decisions for people watching you and being that type of guy that people want to gravitate towards. You have Adidas on your chest. We have Adidas on our chest now. I mean, it's an amazing, amazing brand to be associated with. What went into you working with Adidas? Because obviously it's such a big brand for us. It was like we were tearing up, calling each other. Like we signed this deal. Such a major
welcome to the
brand.
Three-Star
Right?
family.
Exactly.
Guys.
Thank
you guys
you.
look good.
Thank you.
You guys look really good.
Thank you.
I've been really lucky. Obviously, with the whole world of NIL, kids are, asking for all this stuff. Adidas has helped me out for years now. Like when I was a junior, they'd give me some clothes, they'd give me some shoes, and it was just a nice progression. I knew exactly what I was going to have on my body. And what's been great about the partnership, kind of back and forth, is we've been able to just collaborate on ideas on how to keep making things better.
Yeah.
And Adidas has been they've made such leaps that have made such great products that everything, like the 5-pocket pant you two are wearing, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could wear that out to dinner.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like no one would even blink an eye.
You're really into that
pant.
stuff. I've seen
I
pictures
love
of
it.
you looking
Yeah,
at
I know.
different
Yeah.
stuff.
Like I'll go
Yeah.
into it because look, and you guys will join it. We wear it more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anyone else. Like I'm wearing this stuff every single day.
Yeah.
So to give them, feedback, and then for them to make the changes and to really see that difference, and I've been with them for over 6 years now.
Yeah.
Is really cool. So the pullovers, the hoodies you guys are wearing, like that's just all been a work of like just them kind of pushing the envelope of like, hey, how do we make stuff that looks great, that's kind of going back and forth between the golf course and being able to go out,
Yeah.
off the golf course. I think they do a really good job at that.
I've been saying, and I hope it doesn't come off as like the wrong way, but I've been surprised at how good the golf gear is.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't exposed to it. Like we were with other brands, and like I just wasn't wearing Adidas as often. When I was in high school, I was, but it's changed so much from then to now, where it's like, I mean, I'll text these guys. I'm like, have you guys gotten like some of the like?
Yeah.
I mean,
We do a lot
this
of that.
right here is just like what I've always worn for like the last
Exactly.
10 years.
And
Almost
like
just
I get
got-
it. People love their stuff, and when you kind of find your one brand, you kind of stick with it.
Mhm.
But I think what I love about a lot of the stuff you guys are wearing is like you wouldn't really know you're coming straight off a golf course.
No, it's the best.
Mhm.
You know, you take off your hat, you go to the airport, whatever it is. I mean, it's very versatile, and that's
Yep.
kind of that line that I love to kind of
Yeah.
float on.
And I brought up like the brands and just like the globalness before because it puts you on a pedestal. Also, it's such a big like we feel the weight of the brand. Like
They're
behind,
huge.
like it's
Yep.
Huge.
it's different than
Yeah,
anything
it
we've
is
ever
huge.
Yeah.
experienced.
I've
So
yet to like hop over the Adidas though. Like I haven't.
I know.
I can't really
know.
say that. But,
Kind of feel a little bit like
but, you know,
Maybe
a
one
little
day.
too much.
we're American.
Too much for
Yeah.
me.
We
Yeah,
are.
we're American.
It is crazy. It's like Leo Messi is, like Patrick Mahomes. These guys are like.
But like Colin's like,
thinking,
like I mean,
Huge.
we're
No, I
not
know.
jokes, but like when you go on that website, it's like it's Collin Morikawa, it's Leo Messi, it's crazy.
It
They
is.
they elevate you to a level that like not to say you don't deserve it, but like you are on this like grand global because of just what you're wearing. It's awesome.
That's
it really
why.
is
That's
cool.
what's cool. Like you go back to the 13-year-old kid when you get a box. Like, I
Nuts.
still get happy when I get boxes
Oh yeah.
of clothes.
It's a little bit too much cardboard. It's a lot of cardboard. When you own when you have like a property, I'm cutting up cardboard. It's
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
every
That's
single day.
I know. I know.
That's not just
I
no,
know
it's
the
not
pain.
Adidas. It's Amazon.
Oh yeah. Everything.
I have a kid now.
Everything.
Amazon, man. Formula or toys. It's just so much cardboard.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
cut
it's
Some
I
yourself.
gotcha.
cardboard. I mean,
Don't
Brendan,
cut
you gotta be.
yourself.
I have a cardboard cutter. You wouldn't believe it's like a samurai
better?
sword. It's unbelievable.
Oh, I just
dude.
use one
Really?
of those like.
You got to break these things down for the garbage men. You got to
little
break
knife-
them
you
down.
know, the little sharp knives.
sharp
that
Oh,
knife.
yeah,
I've
I
had
do.
a couple issues
You
with
just
those.
kind of push open.
No, this thing I charge it and everything.
Wow.
Essentially, it's like-
Charge
it looks-
it. Charge it. This
it
thing
looks
has
like- it looks like a
electricity in
pizza
it?
cutter, and it's a lightsaber. It goes
You gotta-
"Vroom," and it cuts all of them into
You literally go
squares.
to war.
I need to
against
buy
cardboard.
this. I need to buy
have,
this thing.
You're at the war
No
with
joke.
cardboard.
40 boxes of cardboard in my garage at all times that
I
I
do
have to
too.
break down. It's psychotic.
It's awful.
And some cardboard is better or worse than others.
Yeah, I've
Like you
learned
get
that.
some of that performative cardboard
Yeah.
that maybe the ones that you guys just sent me with the and you flip it open and it's like this is
Pockets?
for the winter,
Uh-huh.
this is for the that cardboard was I had to put it into a freaking chokehold to get that. The
This
corners
guy's getting his ass kicked.
You gotta
by
like you gotta
cardboard.
step on it. You gotta like kind of bend the
stepped
creases.
on it with
no,
a
you gotta like
sock and I
crease it.
fell. Slipped
Well,
right off
There's
it.
your problem.
Unbelievable.
You can't be doing that in socks.
No.
I'm in the garage, I'm playing music.
You're in your
I'm
garage
cutting-
in socks?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
you're
got nice-
sliding all over the place.
No, we
out
did
there.
it. We did
That's
we
wild.
did that what's that called? What did I do on the floor? What did I do on the floor?
A
It's
little
the,
grip. There's some grip on the
what's
floor.
that called? The polyurethane on the floor? It's nice. Got a little grip.
I don't know what that is. Is that
don't
like
know?
is that like the workout mat? Like kind of like a little.
Nah, it's like I don't know, man.
Huh.
Whatever.
Must have a nice house.
Epoxy. That's the word.
You must have a nice house.
No, it's a floor in a garage. Come on. Too much cardboard.
I got a question for you. So when you won the Open Championship, which was incredible, probably the most impressive part of that whole thing was afterwards when you're holding the claret jug, the speech that you gave, and your speech was like a man who had been like practicing and preparing for that speech for months, if
Yeah.
not years. Had you was that off the cuff?
Yeah. I honestly don't remember what I said.
It was I mean, I don't
I've
either,
yet
but it
to
was
watch it. And you're not the
unbelievably
first to come up to me and tell me that.
Dude, you were
Yeah.
just profound.
We did a
You
whole
were-
show on it after it happened.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you just
No, I-
mentioned everyone you were supposed to mention, but with like class,
gave
there's a little
us-
humor in there.
They gave us like a little card, or they told us right before, like I think we had to mention maybe like one or two people.
Okay,
Um,
of your
but
choice.
no,
or-
like I think when everything comes together in those moments for me, you think back at like what truly matters in life.
Mhm.
And that's the hard thing about what we do is like when I play golf, it is all golf,
Yeah.
and it's so hard to get yourself away from that. And whatever you do, but when everything comes together, you work hard and you end up winning a tournament. And it's just, for me, when those things happen, it's like, it's not about me. It's about everyone else around me, because they give up so much for me to be able to do what I want to do, that you have to. And like, it's just, it sucks that sometimes it takes that long to realize that and to come to those points. But thankfully,
Wasn't that long. You're pretty
thankfully,
young,
yeah, thankfully I've had like, a handful of times to do it. And yeah, no, those moments come from the heart. Like there's nothing that's been scripted. I don't think about like winning and saying, oh, I'm going to go do the speech. Like it just, the time after making the putt of winning a tournament, you just realize like, it's not just about this. It's about the team that you kind of built around.
I remember just like your Adidas gear fit like tighter in
Yeah,
that moment.
That
You're
was
like,
my favorite. That was my favorite outfit I think I've ever worn. The
Wow.
pebble, like a
Mhm.
pebbly shirt,
uh-huh.
blue with a little purple. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
nice.
So Royal St. George, I looked it up, it was founded in 1887. Got
Sure.
ton of history.
You knew that.
You go to these places, and I guess what I'm trying to get to is like, do you know, have they like enshrined you in some ways at like Royal St. George? Because when you go to these places, the history is huge. They have like the presidents of the club. They have like those that have won big tournaments there. Is there like a giant like painting of you there?
I have no idea.
I'd be so curious like what they did with
the
you.
the golf course and hotel right next door, Prince's. I think I might be more famous there. So I had
Just from the
I had
night out?
issues with my hotel early in the week, so I moved over. It was kind of like on the par 5. I want to say it was like 13 or whatever, 14 on the corner out there, and it was still right around COVID, so you couldn't really do much. But there was a lot of golfers there, and I ate a burger every single day. So they named the burger after me.
No
No
way.
way.
Yeah, like every
What was on
day
the
starting
burger?
like Monday night.
Just a regular cheeseburger.
It was just a regular kind of cheeseburger,
and
and
tomatoes and lettuce
Europe,
on there.
Europe does not do burgers well at all.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not saying this burger was like anything special, but now
kinda what it's made
now
of.
it is. Now it is. But I mean, I just had to do it. Like I got to Saturday night and I looked at JJ who was caddying for me, and I was like, man, I'm kind of sick of this, but I kind of have to. He's like, yeah, you do.
Have to.
So I ate a burger.
Anything on the
6
side,
and a-
fries? Or?
Yeah, I think I just had fries every
Yeah.
day, and
That's
I mean that's like. So I think back to your question.
6 straight.
I haven't been back,
cheeseburgers.
but yeah, Prince's. I think.
That's amazing.
Next
You
door.
got a burger of all that. You got a burger named after you.
Yeah.
Do you feel vindicated about the lid of the Wanamaker situation now that it's happened to several people since then?
Yeah, not
Scotty?
really. I think it still falls back on me though.
Think so?
Yeah, like
I
I mean,
think you're
Scotty.
the first person that comes to mind.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
like Scotty dropped it this year, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Why don't they just?
they
seal
didn't
it
really
up for
like.
the-
They didn't really do much. Like I think it
didn't go
will
like-
always, no matter who drops it from now on, like it'll come back to me.
He did the Morikawa.
Yeah,
It's the still photo of you being like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm just
that,
like, oh.
that's the photo that everybody comes back to.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to drink out of it. You don't want to
yeah,
seal
it's
it.
huge. That thing's
Put
huge.
like put a hinge on the back
Yeah.
or something. Like it's got to stop breaking
no,
on these.
you're not breaking it.
I know,
you're not
but
gonna
it's
break it.
ridiculous. You guys are holding this thing up.
It's
falling
heavy.
back. Like
I mean,
you
the
gotta
thing's
fix
like
that.
I believe
Are
it.
we
30
saying
this thing's
that
like
they don't
40
need to fix
pounds.
that?
Is it really?
It's
It is.
40
outrageous.
pounds?
It is heavy.
I don't think they need to fix it.
You don't think so?
No, I think they should leave it. It is heavy.
That's
sure
that's,
it is. I
That's
wouldn't be able
it's
to lift that thing
huge
up.
too, right?
It's massive. I
Do you
mean,
have
it
like
is-
a replica one?
Yeah,
Yeah. Where's that bad boy sit?
in my safe. Like I have 0 trophies sitting out. Like if you
Really?
came to my house, you other than the room with a lot of golf clubs, you wouldn't really know.
People
Really?
wouldn't know that Collin Morikawa lives
They think
there.
you're like a car salesman.
Not really. Like I just
No golf
Really
art
good
on the
one.
walls or anything. Like a
No,
golf
I
course?
need to get into art. When we bought our house, it came with art, so we just kind of left it.
Do you have an office that you can maybe display some of
the
your-
office has a lot of just random stuff there, but
Okay.
I don't even have a desk in my office.
Right,
Simulator.
Does anyone listen that like knows how to make a really good desk? That
Oh,
But like,
I'm gonna.
what do you need?
I need a
for?
desk.
You gonna sit back there?
Sit there, yeah.
Right, you do the 4-play pod like once a year remotely.
Probably rather than doing it in my like dining room.
yeah. Do you do desk work? Like
Never.
Desk.
you're not,
I don't even know what
looking-
I don't even know what desk work is.
I don't know. Like you
Yeah.
got things on a table and you're
No,
like, looking through
Do it on the,
yardages.
do it on
or-
the couch.
Do you have an
Yeah.
email address?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell it.
No,
no, no.
just I mean, is it like collinmorikawa@gmail.com? Because there's people out there that just there's professional athletes that their name are you is that what it is?
We've
I
had,
mean, like I've had my
Probably
email
close.
forever.
Okay.
Like, I haven't really changed. I'm not worried about people sending me emails.
No. It's just funny because we always laugh.
You guys
like,
have that?
whenever we
You guys have
a-
that many viewers where my like junk, my folders gonna
Actually,
get spammed?
it's not that
Yeah.
we have that many viewers, just people
They're
are
just-
pretty crazy.
They
No,
are.
that
They
we've
are.
Had,
They
we
are.
can cut it, but we've had people on the show where we're like, oh, like what's your email? We're gonna send you the link, and it's just like their name. It's just like we're
It's their first and last name at gmail.com.
It's just so funny.
like
to me, yeah.
10 PGA Tour.
What's
like
wrong
a-
with that?
I guess there's nothing wrong with it.
No,
like,
it's not.
know.
So when you create an email when you were like
Well, the
14,
thing
what'd
is-
you create your email?
The
at?
thing is, when you become like
mine's-
in our eyes, when you become famous, like on your guys' side, like
Yeah.
you want everything to kind of be like.
I've actually never gotten anyone that's gone out and tried to guess my email, but you definitely can with all the name stuff. Like you could
Yeah.
figure it out if you
Mhm.
just start typing stuff in.
Yeah.
sure.
But like emails, I've never had my email just been like
Right.
spammed.
It's either
No,
you know it.
We don't have
You
to.
know
We
it.
don't have to
Okay,
keep
all
going.
right.
We don't have
I'm
to keep
not
going.
worried. Like, I don't think people are going to email me.
you might get like a bunch of
You
nice
just don't
fan
want
mail.
people trying to get into your email. You're getting things sent to you. You're getting like bank statements and shit. We'll cut this
Yeah,
out.
like I look
I
at
don't want- I don't
like
want
my
people
phone.
cut-
My phone has like 0 notifications. I open everything. I like delete it. So
All right.
I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna get any.
We'll see.
You might get an email from me.
I probably will.
What's
Dude,
up, man?
You know how the internet works? Like you're now
I do
you're
know
now,
how the
like,
internet works.
forcing
I do.
people to
I do know.
try and find this.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not that hard.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
pretty.
yeah. All
It's
right.
pretty
You're
simple.
gonna get some funny things sent to you.
So
Yeah, I know it. I got it.
no, you know it for sure.
Mm-hmm. We had a nice talk about it.
You did.
People are gonna be emailing you a lot of Ryder Cup takes.
That's fine. I mean,
What is your
lost.
relationship like with the Ryder Cup now?
being 1 and 2, it sucks because you have to live with it for 2 years, and it's the best event you can be a part of. Like I don't think people understand. Like nothing is taken lightly. Not one bit of what we do that week, and the build up to it is a joke. Like I know, especially after losing the last 2, like they mean so much.
Mm-hmm.
And you just want to play for so much. I mean, I've played in a Ryder Cups, Presidents Cups, and Olympics. Like they are all up there. Because you just, I love our country. I love representing the red, white, and blue, and you do everything you can to just help out, right? Whether you have a bad day or a good day, like
Yeah.
you just want to help. And it sucks because for how competitive all of us are. It burns. So you got to live with it. It's weird because like it matters so much then, and then you realize like now that you look back a month later, it's like, okay, it's not the end of the world. It does suck, and I know Keegan's going through it, and I feel for him because like we will ride or die next to that guy. That guy put everything into it. So it sucks, but got to move on and hope for 2 more years.
I do still like that, I feel like all of you guys say, like, even it would be easy to have this negative reaction to it. You're all, it's almost like you guys' eyes still light up being like, oh, that event's awesome. Like, I know we didn't win, haven't won the last couple, but you're also part of, like, a historic victory, winning by 10 or 9 or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
what sucks is that, like, I don't really get to relive a lot of what happened in 21 just because of the last 2. Like, we've kind
Yeah.
of been throttled. So your mind works and be like, man, like, what could we have done better? I mean, I remember I was waiting on 15T on Sunday, and you're just like, this shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, things are falling our way. Chaos was erupting.
It was so good.
And then when it didn't, it's just like you just popped the balloon.
Yeah.
Just all the air came out. But like I said, like everyone behind the scenes, everyone, the captains, they're the best guys. Like it comes down to us hitting shots, making putts, and that's all. No matter how you put it together, like we just didn't do that. I didn't do it. We all didn't do it. We just didn't have it.
You don't buy into that's not like doomsday on Team USA.
No, I mean, it's hard because, like, you're always playing new courses. You're having new teams. It doesn't matter if a lot of us have played them before. It's a whole dynamic. And when you add a new captain, like, you don't know how it's going to go. But we had everything we needed to in front of us to be able to succeed. Like I said, we just didn't do it. But it really hurts when you're going through that week and then things don't go your way. It's just like it is a heavy weight. And then now that I've been able to reflect, for me at least, it's like, okay, well, it isn't the end of the world. Whether it's this or you lose a tournament or whatever, like it just takes time to get over sometimes.
Does the outside noise penetrate the team at all? Like talks about pairings and like you guys like go down after the first day. Do you guys are you able to just like block it all out, or does the human nature of it take over and you kind of feel it on the next tee the next day?
No, I mean we know our job. So like when you're in the team rooms and you're with everyone, like the energy might kind of have a little bit of a lull, right? But then you pull everyone together, you have dinner, you have a couple guys talk, whoever it may be. It's like you realize what you're fighting for again.
Yeah.
Forget about what just happened. We still have another shot, and it's just like we knew we had the tallest of tall uphill battles on Sunday.
Yeah.
But I think deep down, like everyone, we still believed in each other. And that's all you could ask for from everyone on the team. Like if you have a guy out there that's saying, "Oh man, this is over," like can't wait to go home. It's like, no, that's not what you want. You want a guy that's going to fight to the end and even through that.
Right.
So, and that's what we had. That's what our captains had. That's what the team guys and all the players. So that's what you want out of a team that you're going to assemble every couple of years and you have no idea who's going to be on it. That's all you can ask for.
Because no matter what the lead is, they still have to come out and beat you in matches on Sunday. So
Yep.
you
Right.
have the chance to have that not happen. So you need guys that, and that's what happened. Like you had guys that showed up and lit the world on fire to start, and then you started to see the momentum change.
Yeah.
Bryson, obviously JT, you had these guys like really like, reinvigorating that life back into the team. So yeah, I mean, I think I took a lot of positives away from what happened on Sunday. I think that, momentum's definitely a thing, even if it's 2 years apart. You guys have to have a good, taste in your mouth. I know that's brutal, but
Yeah.
like that you can do it.
We just have to figure out how to get off to a better start. I mean, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
the last two, like
Yeah.
the first one Whistling, we played so well early on. When you get that lead, it's like even if you're close and you're down by 2, like that's nothing
Yeah.
going into singles.
Mhm.
Nothing.
But it's like
So funny,
being
like
down.
every buddy's trip says that too. Like when you go on a buddy's
Yep.
Ryder Cup trip, you're like, as long as we get to
Doesn't matter.
Sunday down
Well,
like
you
3 or
watch
4.
all these
You
presidents.
get to the
doesn't
last
matter.
hole, you get to whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, it always gets close.
Yeah.
I mean, this last one that we're talking about, like it was after Saturday, it was like wow.
Look,
but there was still got pretty close on
It's
Sunday.
so hard, like Whistling and this year, it's so hard to build those leads. So
Yeah.
you just think like probabilities, as long as you win a couple here, win a couple here,
Mhm.
you're going to be in it. But then when you get smashed and you're just like, man,
Huh.
that's a big hole.
Yeah.
It's hard. So yeah, to that point, you obviously want to build a big lead, but if you're 3 down, very, very
Yeah.
doable.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, man, I remember just thinking too, like to your guys' credit, we're standing there. I'm on the first tee up in the crowd with my parents. My parents' first ever Ryder Cup. We've been there for like 2 hours before the first tee shots hit, and everybody's like chanting and fired up. And there's like rumors the president's gonna be there. Is he flying over? He ended up coming.
that was
in the
actually
afternoon.
crazy. That was
insane.
Crazy.
sitting behind a glass wall.
You're walking in the first tee.
They're like-
you're like, what
everyone
is
was like,
happening?
"There's no way that guy's, the president's gonna just sit back there." And obviously he didn't, and it was really cool.
But we're thinking like it's literally nerve wracking for me to even be standing there. I don't want to like make the wrong noise. And we're like, these guys are actually hitting the golf shot. Like these guys are about to be hitting the golf shot. For me, I'm thinking it's so nerve wracking just looking around. Everybody can feel the tension, all the build up for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then these guys are actually, you're in the arena hitting the golf shots and taking golf swings. Like, can you feel the weight of that when it's your turn to, to play in that environment?
Yeah, I mean, I've normally, for some reason, a lot of the golf courses, the way I play alternate shot, I always hit the first tee shot. So this was the first one I actually didn't hit the first tee shot. So I was kind of just ho-hum and get on with it. But I
Chilling.
love, like, feeling that. That's when you truly figure out the type of golfer that you want to be, the things you need to think about in pressure situations. It's impossible to replicate, but that's where you have to learn the most, is when you give yourself those opportunities and you think back, you're like, man, what was I thinking about? What did I do? How do I do that differently? How do I change it up next time, or do the same thing? So you do feel the weight, you do feel the nerves, and thankfully, like one at Bethpage where the tee was, like you can kind of hit it wherever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of the guys were just center face,
Yeah.
swing hard.
Right. It's funny because I was thinking about like today, even during our match, there were a couple tee shots where I was like, we're playing a scramble. We can kind of like, you feel a little bit of less pressure because you can whatever. And then you would stand over and I'm like, there's desert everywhere. And then I was thinking in my head, I was like, this guy's won 2 major championships.
Oh.
And like one of them where he like hit it to 7 feet on 16 with a driver. And I was like, this is not a big deal to him.
Yeah, but like I have to you have to do it. Like I still feel the pressure. Like we hate losing.
Yeah.
It's just part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
Completely. Incredible. Well, yeah, the Ryder Cup, you're going to be part of a lot of Ryder Cups to go.
I hope
still,
so. Like I said, we don't take it lightly. You don't take any of the teams lightly. And you just want to win for the team. You want to win for the country, and a lot of pressure, but that's kind of where we perform. And hopefully you're just playing good enough to where you don't have to think about your golf, and you just try and beat the guys against you.
Right.
And the last few, like even in the President's Cup and the Olympics, last couple of years for me, it's just like you kind of think of just enough about golf where it just gets in the way. And it's just
Yeah.
like it's hard to go out and dominate like you want.
Is your home actually safe if you have old school home security? Traditional security systems respond after someone breaks in. Simply Safe is different because it can stop crimes before they happen. With its active guard outdoor protection, AI-powered cameras detect threats while they are still outside your home and then alert real security agents. This is the game changer. The agents take action while the intruder is still outside. They confront the intruder, letting them know that they're being watched on camera and that police are on their way, and even sound a loud siren and triggering a spotlight if needed. This is going to scare them off, folks. It's going to be better than being inside your home because you obviously alert them and the alarm kicks in while they're still outside the home. This is how you stop a crime before it starts. Other systems have cameras that let you talk to intruders, but they require you to see the alert yourself. Simply Safe's monitoring agents have your back and talk to intruders even if they aren't there. I've had Simply Safe at my home in North Carolina for years. It's been huge, incredibly easy, simple, some might say, to set the whole thing up. I've got the app. I can monitor. I can see the cameras. I could change the code on the front door, all through the Simply Safe app. It's great. Don't miss out on Simply Safe's biggest sale of the year, 60% off. That is 60% off. Right now, our listeners can save 60% off on a Simply Safe home security system at simplysafe.com/foreplay. Again, that is simplysafe.com/foreplay. There's no safe like Simply Safe. Diamonds Direct was founded by a diamond manufacturer in 1995. Here's the kicker, the big kicker for Diamonds Direct. They go direct to consumer, cutting out the middlemen. That means fewer markups and way more value. The perks are real. It's a lifetime warranty that covers cleaning, tightening, even lost accent stones. If you want an upgrade, they've got a 110% lifetime upgrade policy, so you trade up anytime. You just pay the difference. And here's the big one. Make sure you're paying attention for this. Buy an engagement ring, $3,500 or more, and you get her wedding band free. Again, wedding band for her free. No fine print, just a seriously good deal. When we won the Ryder Cup earlier this year, taking on Team Whitney, we were treated by Diamonds Direct to a bunch of their offerings. I've had a watch for several months now that I've been rocking that is incredibly nice, that, again, I got from Diamonds Direct. They do such a good job. Big moments teed up. Don't choke. Start with our picks from Diamonds Direct. Use code Barstool at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Again, Diamonds Direct, 15% off your purchase with code Barstool. This episode is brought to you by Brex. That is BREX. Are there any finance folks listening? Well, guess what? We found something you'll love as much as the excitement of golf's major championships. Meet Brex. It's an intelligent finance platform built to give you both control and speed. With a corporate card, banking, expenses, and travel all in one place, Brex ensures that the best companies can manage company spend, automate expenses, and get every dollar to the right place. Expenses, this has been huge for us. Expenses, we travel as much as anyone. We take up upwards of 100 flights a year for each one of us. We're going to dinners. We're getting gear. We're booking tee times, Ubers, rental cars. All of it needs to be expensed. And boy, does Brex make it easy. So I can't even imagine for all the other parts of, financially running a business that we don't actually have to deal with, how much easier it makes it over at Brex. This has earned them the trust of 30,000 companies, from the fastest growing AI startups to global enterprises. In fact, we, again, here at Barstool Sports, are proud Brex users ourselves. Barstool uses Brex corporate card and expense management software to help manage employee spending. You can learn more at brex.com/grow. That is BREX.com/grow.
When you're not one of the top 6 that qualify and you're a captain's pick, is there any self-doubt that creeps into you when you're like being picked to the team? And like, are you ever comparing yourselves to guys that didn't get picked? I always wonder how that feels. I mean, obviously, greatest honor ever. You always take it and you run with it. Have you ever felt that feeling of like, did you ever compare yourself to anyone that may have not been on the team going into that, how your current game was or any of that?
No, I mean, you think back at like how teams can play out. I mean, like that's part of the whole 6 and 6, and captains and vice captains can go a million different ways.
Yeah.
And you could you could have taken the 6 that we were picked and put a completely different 6, and it could have gone great, could have gone poor, whatever. If you win, you're praised. If you lose, you
So
suck.
true.
That's it.
And
That's so true.
when I look at it, it's like it's a full bodies of work. Obviously, current play is a big part of it. How you fit into the team is a big part of it. You know, what was it, 2 years ago? Everyone talks about like the boys club and all that stuff. It's, look, when you put together and you assemble a team, you want everyone to get along.
Yeah.
And it's not that we don't, but sometimes you don't know how other guys will
Yeah.
fit and how other guys will perform on certain stages. And doesn't mean they can't, doesn't mean they won't. Sometimes it's a little harder, but for me, I never thought about like comparing and saying, hey man, like this guy had a better body of work or this guy's playing better. I just know when you get that call, you essentially have a month and a half to figure shit out. And if you don't, then you better figure it out that week and you better just show up with something.
Yeah.
You better be a great teammate. You better help out. You better help the rookies. You better motivate, because these are just all little things that people never see.
Right.
And that's like, people think it's an individual sport. Normally it is. It's just us and our caddies. But just like any other team sport, like we love seeing the whole camaraderie, like the huddles, all that stuff of saying like, I mean, shit, like, you know, when Gruden spoke to the team, like I got chills. I was like, damn, like that got me fired up.
I think because I was out there, I was on that team. I think that's the greatest moment of my life.
Has to be. I that would have been one of the greatest moments of my life if I sat in that thing.
And I love Gruden. I love those Bucks teams. I love having him there, and the fact that he can as soon as he walked out on that patio, he knew that we wanted that from him, and he gave it to us.
But it was like that's when you know you're a great coach. It's like that's what you do.
Yeah.
You motivate people. You bring people together. So things like that, people never see.
Right.
And you might never see those type of things. You might see little tidbits here and there, but like when we stood on the first tee, and I think, you know, people were able to see it when, you know, the firefighter came out and his dad, you know, 9/11 and all that stuff. Like that hits the heart.
Yeah.
Big time.
So things like that, being a part of that, you just do what you can. And so yeah, that's a long.
Totally. I mean, it is. We talk about it as an individual sport, and then you guys have to become this team over the course of like a week, and it's not a team sport. So like it is. There's a lot of things that come into play, and then you have the critics that will say, "Oh, we don't want a boys' club," but then on the European side, they'll be like, "These guys are all best friends. That's why they're great in
It's
the
all
team
camaraderie
aspect.
talk.
That's
yeah.
why they're
Yeah.
great
Have
with
the
an
same
alternate
team.
shot." And they're all, so like because it is only 1 week. You guys do need some consistency on that team, because then you drag a week into years and multiple, Ryder Cups where like you start to build that chemistry. You do need it.
I don't think people like. I think that's where like media kind of goes in the wrong direction of like they might call the Euros are all best friends and they go do stuff together. It's like no one hates each other on our team room.
Right.
And, like
Right.
we're all mixing up our dinner tables. Like if you want to sit with this, join this. Like
Yeah.
and that's where people who don't watch golf, who then want to tune in for a week and a half, take it, and it's like if you do see it, it's like, okay, well, no, like you're not. I mean, shit, like I got called out for like asking for chaos from the fans from the Ryder Cup, and like I'm the reason why people were
Throwing
saying
things.
ridiculous things.
Yeah.
So, look, the U.S. team, it's nice to have the consistency and all that, but I think we do a good job. And this year it was great because we all went to Napa. We all hung out. Not that we needed to, but it just brings everyone together. Because like you said, like to throw everyone together for 1 week is a lot harder. Even if we all know each other,
it's not a team. It's like teams go through training camps and they go through regular seasons. Like this is your Super Bowl, and like they're just putting you together for 1 week.
But I mean, look, half the guys I've known for over half my life.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
People don't realize
like
that.
that's that's just the nature of what we do.
It
It's
also
like
just
you see
goes
the same
back
guys.
to if you win, you control the narrative.
couple
That's
more
it.
putts.
Yeah.
fall,
If you guys
I
had
know.
won-
that, those
I know.
are great.
If you
parents.
guys had
Exactly.
won-
Like, oh, he's a genius.
You guys,
Right.
You guys come back and win that Ryder Cup, and everything that you guys did that week was perfect. Falling behind was perfect. Like it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we
Like,
purposely dug it all
everything.
in.
If you win, you get to write the history books, and that's it.
Yep, and that's I think Keegan said it, but it's just that's what sucks about the captaincy, the role sometimes is you
Yeah.
have to live or die by it. But
Mhm.
like I said, like we stood by him and we always will still stand by Keegan. He did a lot for us. He did.
I love that.
I mean, it sucked to lose. Like, you know, like
Yeah,
I'm
trust
fucking,
me.
you know,
Yeah,
I don't want that to get
he was
lost.
on the
Thank
team.
you.
Right, right.
Yeah, thank you.
But, you
was on
know,
the
like
team.
we want,
Yeah.
we want this shit figured out. as
We
fan,
do.
you know?
We do. You know, it's I'm not going to take light of the President's Cup, but I think, you know, that we get away with a lot in the President's Cup. I mean, we went 5-0 one day and then 0-5 the next day.
That was
That was
crazy.
crazy.
And like we were pissed and whatever, but like we didn't really like blink an eye or whatever.
Yeah.
We just kind of showed up the next day,
Yep.
won our matches,
Mhm.
cruised on in. Yeah, I don't know if there's like an urgency that needs to be out there.
Mhm.
The way the pairings put together, the way we play fucking golf, like we just
Ball and hole, man.
all
Get that
needs
ball
to,
in
it
the
all
hole.
needs to come
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
You know,
Get
it needs
up.
to come together. We've done it before. I know we have.
Oh yeah.
I've been on a winning team.
Yeah.
Oh, 2021. Wow. What
Yeah.
a time.
But
Very
it is,
different.
It is true. It's like that year. Then it was like U.S. is ready for a 10-year dominant streak.
Yeah,
Those
I know.
stories always
Stricker
happen.
Is like the most perfect captain of all time. Look at these guys smoking cigars together.
Yeah.
They are all best buddies. And then 2 years later, it's like blow it up. What a disaster! Go everybody. Like, they don't want to play. They
Like,
need to be
oh, yeah.
paid. Everyone's like it's a disaster. Then it's and
Winning
like Frankie
cures
said,
everything.
It
oh,
does.
A couple
it
more
does.
putts fall.
That's sports, though.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Like it is. Look at the core root of it. We're all competitors. Like
Yeah.
we will do whatever it takes. And so it just sucks because like with this, it's every 2 years. Like
Yeah.
for Americans, if you're playing well, like you're playing on a team event every single year.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of
Yeah.
like you might
Yeah.
have a good year, the President's Cup, then you go to Ryder Cup, and then you going back and forth. It's like the Euros kind of they build for that, but that's just what it is.
It's also like you guys, you're going up against a serious roster of golfers too.
They're
So it's like, we get all flustered being like, why aren't we? And it's like, dude, they're putting out Rory McIlroy and Tommy Fleetwood, and then
Yeah.
they're putting out John Rahm and Tyrrell Hatton.
Yeah.
And
They've
you're sort
got
of like,
they've
okay.
got a good. I mean, obviously at Whistling, like they had a few of the older guys
Mhm.
that were at the tail ends of
Mhm.
their maybe Ryder Cup careers. Like Europe's, like I could see the same roster in 2 years.
Yeah, right.
Like
Very much
maybe
so.
one or two guys,
Like-
but like a lot of these guys, I I don't know where they would go. Like why
I
wouldn't
already
you
know
put it
on
back?
Friday morning in 2 years, like John Rahm's hitting the first tee
Yeah.
shot for Team Europe. That's
Crazy.
crazy. Like they're like set. So
You want to put a bet on that?
yeah. Ooh,
This guy's
A little
ready.
future.
I'm up a
This guy's
couple.
ready,
I'm up a
man.
little
This
bit.
guy's feeling it, man.
Well,
What a
I
great
mean,
place for you to live, by the way, for that.
Yeah, I'm not like at full. Like I'm not gonna go end this podcast and go
Go
straight
to
to
the
the
strip.
casino unless you guys are going.
We got into it last night at the casino.
But-
My dad, my gosh. I mean, I
Craps.
told you the stories already, but
Yeah,
craps table was alive.
I love it.
It was
Bubble.
alive.
You guys should try bubble craps.
What's bubble crap?
Shout out
that,
to
man?
Bluff. I've never met him. He's another
What's
YouTuber.
bubble crap?
It's craps,
Oh,
but like
he
you just
does
press
do
the little
this.
buttons,
I heard about this.
Really?
so it's super quick. Like the
Oh.
vibes. The vibes are
It's one of those machines.
yeah. The
and
vibes are like you're just playing by yourself.
ripping.
Mr. Brilliant.
But I mean, you can make quick money, or obviously
Yeah.
you can roll a lot of sevens. And,
Dude, last
You're off-
night
you're
though
off.
we were playing, and a couple of the guys didn't know the game. So and one of the reasons we were coming out here for Vegas for this, and I was at the restaurant, and I'm telling my dad, he goes, "What are you guys doing this weekend?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going out to Vegas on Sunday." And he runs into the restaurant, to the kitchen, looks at his little book of schedules, comes back out and goes, "Yeah, I can come." He loves Vegas, absolutely loves the game, loves the camaraderie of the guys around a table.
So fun.
And,
it's nothing better than a
And
group
one of the
buddies
things I
on a
told
crap ball
he
that
did
roll.
this with our hockey guys, the Spit and Chicklets guys, when we came out here for a hockey event. He was running the table. I rolled for 30 minutes one night, and guys
That
were
is
making crazy
insane.
money. It was insane. And he was a legend that night, like telling people what to do, calling out hard numbers. So he knew the pressure going into last night, because like he's got this kind of reputation of like, I got to command this craps table, which in Vegas, like that's a pretty big spot. The spotlight's on you now. You're in this big
You don't want
casino.
to make people lose money.
No.
And you don't know who's at the table with you. Like, this is some serious stuff. So these guys are all standing around. They're learning the game for the first time. And he's rolling. He's starting to get hot. And, like, he's telling people what to do. The pass line, behind. You got to double up. This is where your odds are. We're rolling well. Like, guys are doing long rolls. All of a sudden, this guy lands on the 6. We're looking for a 6. My dad calls out. He flips $10. He goes, I need a hard 6. I need a 3-3. Next, and this is when he was rolling. He goes, I'm going to go for a 6. I'm going to go for a 3-3. Hard 6. Rolls it. Hard 6.
Yes.
We lose our minds.
Oh.
Next guy next to me after a couple rolls, he lands on the 10. My dad flips a $10 bill, a $10 coin. He goes, give me a 5, give me a 6-4. I need a 6-4. It's
Pop
a one-time
in the
bet.
10.
I need a 6-4.
Oh.
Dude, it hits the back wall. A 6 shows up, and then as the second dice is rolling, it's slow motion, the 4 not. He goes, now give me a 4! And the 4 hits. We lost our minds. I almost jumped on the table. I mean, it was legitimately one of the most fun nights of my life.
Welcome to
awesome.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that
right.
Welcome to
feeling.
Vegas. But I mean, that's like
You can play for 10, you can play for 25, but it doesn't matter what you're playing for.
Yeah.
It's that feeling. It's that eruption of just like excitement. It's like I'm at a hockey game and they
Yep.
just scored the goal. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to grab someone.
beating the odds. Beating the odds.
Oh,
What's your favorite restaurant out here? Because I know you're kind of a food.
Yeah. I mean, Carbone is obviously one of our favorites. We always end up going there when we're kind of on the road. There's a place, it's like a tonkatsu, like a fried pork, fried chicken Japanese restaurant
Okay.
called Tonton, Tonton. Small little like mom and pop hole in the wall. Sits right next to a Sonic and like a tire.
Sonic, sneaky good breakfast at Sonic.
I don't know.
Doesn't sound as good as
Not-
Tauntaun.
No.
Taco Bell sounds nice.
Yeah, it does.
Sonic doesn't do it.
We went to Prime last night at
Yep.
Bellagio. That was solid.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
There's so much good food on the strip, and they're
Yeah.
bringing in. They're actually bringing in this in New York. Have you ever been to Cote?
no,
It's a Korean barbecue. It's like one of the best like restaurants in the country.
no.
Whoa.
Have
In
to
the
go to
city?
New York. It's in the city.
Is it easy to get into? It's probably a nightmare.
Sure. I mean, you guys know enough people.
Yeah.
I
in
gotta
New
get.
York.
I gotta get more into the Korean barbecue world.
Cote. It is. It's a
K-O-T-E?
COTE, but they just brought it out here.
I'm gonna write it down.
Probably one of my favorite meals I've ever had.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
like top 10.
Okay. That's huge.
Cote.
Amazing.
It's in my
Yeah,
notes
you
out
gotta
now.
go.
Yeah.
It's in there.
You've been to the New York one or no?
You got it. I've been to the New York. We went to the New York one 2 months ago for the first time.
spot.
Everyone always talked about it.
Coat.
Yeah. And I was like, it's Korean barbecue. Like, how good can it be? But it was like the full everything was. And I make sure like there's also enough portion size. Like I don't go to just pay
Yep.
for a half bite. Sometimes it is good, but
Yeah.
like I also factor that into my.
Our waiter said that last night. I was like, this was delicious. And he goes, good portions, right? I said, yeah, it was good portions.
Good water too. Huh?
Yeah.
Frankie's.
was
Sorry,
crazy.
Mr. Burley.
My dad's pacing.
Sorry about that.
Really good water.
They knew you made
They
money.
just-
They're
they
like, how do we
absolutely-
scam this guy out
It
of?
was unbelievable, dude.
You asked for tap water,
They asked
Ain't
me,
gonna
they
hurt
say,
you.
do you want still
You
or sparkling?
you demand tap.
Yeah, but you want still or sparkling? Oh, I'll take still, and then you continue your conversation. The rest of the night, my dad, it was driving him crazy.
Good.
watching the
Hey,
guy.
sometimes you got to drink like better water. It's like you
we
should.
just didn't know what was going on. He's filling up bottles, and my dad was laughing. He's like, he's probably filling up the bottle in the back.
Under the tap.
Yeah, let me hear that.
tap,
Let me hear
yeah.
that. Let me hear that crack on that
Dude,
bottle.
because we ordered the still, when you took a sip of water, he was right over your shoulder filling it up, and then, dude, we paid like $100 in water last night. It was just crazy.
Welcome to Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's an interesting, it's a
believe
good
it.
town. I like it here.
It is fun. It is fun. You always think like,
Great energy.
I came for Dave's birthday a couple of years in a
DP
row.
40.
DP 40, 41. We went after it, and then like you get those. You think back to some of those nights and waking up super hungover. There was one day I woke up, I couldn't hold on to grapes. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Mhm.
Dropping
I was
grapes
so
on the
hungover,
wall.
Wow.
I couldn't hold on to grapes.
Oh.
There's a video of him talking to me. I'm white as a ghost, and I just had these grapes in my hand. I kept dropping them. I was so hungover, you couldn't believe it. I couldn't hold on to
Dropped
the
like
grapes.
6 grapes.
I dropped 6 grapes. It
You
was,
sure you just weren't nervous in front
dude,
of him? Or?
probably. It was
Yeah.
all. It was all.
Combination.
But
What
Yeah,
is your
those
thing
feel-
with? What is your thing with him? Like, why does he think he's like got your number?
I don't think you got enough time to sit here and
Like, I don't-
do
I
therapy
can't
session
dive-
about
I
what's
don't know
going
how
on.
to
I don't know if you have the
explain it,
credentials
Oh,
man.
like
It's,
for
you
conversation.
worked like for him, right?
Oh yeah, it's like right hand man for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
6, 7. I
Got it,
said
okay.
6, 7 years.
Okay, that's
6,
okay.
7.
That explains it.
But
Very
he's just
much.
he commands this like attention, and he has this aura. I always say the aura about him, but it's there's not many people on this earth that have that type of feeling. There's certain people when they walk in the room, you're like, all right, I better be on my shit.
Yeah.
And when
he's
you
like-
work so closely to him, you don't want to fuck up. It's just something in you is just
tight butthole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, it is. It's like you just don't want to mess up around him.
And you know he's gonna
'Cause-
like let you hear it.
And
if you
everything's
do.
like
Yeah.
public, right? So like whenever I was like late to the office, or like he wouldn't text me, he would tweet it. Like Frankie Borelli
Right.
Frankie Borelli's getting too comfortable. And then like everyone's coming after me. It's just like fuck, like I'm stuck on a subway, like, and your heart's racing, that hot feeling in your stomach, and you're like, God!
Daddy.
Yeah.
Honestly, what it comes
You guys
down
gotta
to,
watch the video.
Yeah, they will. They're
What
gonna
if
love that when
understand
they
this?
watch the
Yeah.
video.
what a lot of it comes down to, he's just very honest.
He's just
Yeah.
honest.
He'll just tell
That's
you how it
good.
is.
Good. Like,
He looks at you, he's like,
yes.
you
we need
fucked
that.
up.
We
Most
need that.
people
We
like
I need people need just the hard truth sometimes.
Yeah.
Not always,
Hold you accountable.
but just like I think we've gotten a little too soft.
He'll give it to you how it is.
And we've gotten to the point at Barstool where he doesn't have he doesn't have his hands in everything. Like people are kind of like on
Do your
their
own. Like, okay.
and then at the end of it all falls down under him. Like he has to like make sure everyone's doing their job. But like we all have a little bit more leeway and I guess freedom than we used to when we were all in the office. And we always say to each other, because we've been through the fire, where like some of these people, like they just like what like that, like if Dave knew that was going on, it would drive him crazy.
Yeah.
Like they didn't work in that Dave Portnoy business of like getting called out. If you weren't
Under a
working, if this
microscope
video didn't
all
come
day,
out at
every
6
day.
o'clock, you're like, it's over, dude. Like I'm letting everyone know that what were you doing? Like what were you doing? Get it out. That's
Good
when it
for
comes
him.
out. So now, like when stuff like that just kind of slips through the cracks, it's like they didn't feel that fire,
Big
it
kid,
is
man.
stressful, but
Never
it's a
even met him.
good, it's
He's
a good
great.
style
He's
to come.
perfect to work for.
Yeah,
because like
it's
that's what
great.
you want out of your boss.
It's the best thing that happened in my life was like it changed who I was.
Dave, they're kissing ass now. All right.
Well, no, it is though. Like
Little brown nose.
that
on
was
your
my
back.
other boss back there. My dad. You met him. He's the nicest person on the planet. Like he would let me do whatever the hell I wanted. I was showing up to Borelli's as a waiter. My shift started at 4. I was showing up at 6:30. Like I didn't have that in me. I was just like,
yeah, I saw that.
he's the
today.
nicest guy in
You
the
guys showed
world.
up at-
So like I didn't. He never yelled at me. Like I
Very
needed
close.
someone to be like, this is how you freaking
Yeah, hey,
this is how you freaking
yeah.
work in this world now.
I agree.
He was too nice back there. My dad.
Tough life, man, Frankie.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, there you go. I'm a big Mr. Borelli fan
Yeah,
Me too.
until he gave me that card
yeah.
It's a
dessert.
free dessert platter.
Yeah. You don't like dessert?
with
Well, you
2
gotta-
entrees.
You got to buy a couple. Well, you were probably going to get dinner there anyway. Get
Yeah,
the whole
you said you
Borelli's
like big
experience. You got to
portions.
do
Get
it. They got
You
good
know?
portions at Borelli's.
Great
Yeah, they do.
portions.
Chick parm and a
All right,
You go to any
Lobster
town, he'll be
ravioli.
there. Guy opens up the doors, closes the doors.
on my way to
Unbelievable,
Shinnecock next year.
7 days a week. Crazy.
Do you cater all the way to Shinnecock?
Oh, he'll
or-
do it.
He will drive out there. man. He really will.
we'll do it.
Carry him
I'll
out.
carry him back.
might have a new cat. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Good.
Uh,
You're safe, Mark.
Oh man.
we're taking up a lot of your time today.
Yeah, we are.
You're good. No, you're good.
We appreciate you
You're good.
hanging with us.
We
This
do
is- this is
appreciate,
enjo-
dude.
this is
You've given
enjoyable.
us your whole day, which is you don't have to do that, and it's really cool for us. The video is going to be awesome. People are going to love it, and then hearing from you, we haven't heard from you for a little bit on the pod,
no.
so you're going to get a lot of us this month. We're going to see you in a couple weeks.
Yes, we will.
That's right.
You just get
Taylor
a lot
made
of
me
the
need
boys
to-
here.
Might have to do another match. Those are fun days.
They are fun.
They're fun.
Those are really fun.
You're always in the mix when we do a tiger video. You're always like lurking around, asking us if we're nervous.
Well, yeah, because you guys look
Yeah.
look
We were,
nervous.
we
Like,
were
you guys,
pacing.
you guys aren't good at hiding things.
We're not.
It's very
We were
obvious.
pacing-
The three of you,
pacing
like, when
around this
shit's
one
happening.
tee box. I was so nervous. I don't remember where we were, what day it was, and all of a sudden I just see you on the next hole, and you're like, "What are you guys doing today? Anything interesting?" And it's like, "Dude, we got tiger in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna throw up everywhere." But you
That's
know,
what
you
you guys
took a
are. You
little-
guys can we can read you like a book. There's nothing wrong with that.
I
I
love
could
it.
tell because you like creep closer with your little golf cart, and you're like,
Yeah.
you guys are doing something. You're nervous
Yeah.
about
Oh,
something that's
yeah.
happening here. We told you. You're like, oh, I gotta
Hey.
watch this.
Being around Tiger, like obviously I've gotten to play with him. It still is nerve wracking. I mean, he's someone that we grew up with, so
Yeah,
Insane.
he's an idol. He's an idol for us. So
yeah. You were a huge Tiger fan growing up.
absolutely,
Yeah.
that's the only person I'd watch. That's the only like thing you'd kind of care about. Like I didn't really grow up watching like a ton of golf. I didn't really care too much. I'd rather watch other things. Like I'd just have SportsCenter on. But if Tiger was in the mix, which was a lot, you just kind of turn
I
it on
mean,
a
coming
Sunday.
from Southern California too, that's just got. I mean,
Yep.
he casts a big wake across the
He did.
nation, but there, man, that's ground zero for
Yep.
where he came from.
Did you play other sports?
Played baseball, basketball, skied a bunch,
Second base?
shortstop.
Oh,
You was
hell
second
yeah.
base.
I was second baseman.
Skied a bunch.
Skied a bunch.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I love skating.
I would say I'm like a fairly athletic guy.
I can see that.
I think if you put like a lot of the short guys on tour, like we're fairly athletic because like we kind of have to be.
Brian Harmon.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Like I shit you not. Like it's like
JJ
Denny McCarthy.
Spawn
Denny
is the US
McCarthy
Open.
thinks he's the.
JJ Swan.
I don't know about JJ. I'm gonna have to text him. But like Denny
say,
McCarthy.
are
Denny
you an
McCarthy's
athlete?
actually very athletic.
Are you an
Yeah.
athlete?
Like obviously Scotty's very athletic. I mean, there's plenty of guys that aren't.
Yeah.
But like I can hold my own.
Oh,
I can see that. I
Totally.
can see that.
2v2 basketball.
Oof.
Oh man,
I'm,
I don't have the cardio for that. I really don't.
gas.
We walked up a couple. We played the tee boxes from as far back as you can. I was winded on a few of those.
I was too.
Did you ever see the big one-on-one basketball game that happened at Barstool?
No. Oh,
6
that's what I
7
do
years
want to
ago?
do one day.
What?
The gauntlet.
Yes.
Oh, the
you
Yak
should.
Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time
Like
you're in
whenever
Chicago.
that pops up, I'm like, God, these guys suck.
I've never done it either. I think I would actually be pretty good at it.
haven't
Absolutely
either.
suck.
I haven't done it either.
I'm obsessed with playing bags and cornhole, so I feel like I would
Yeah.
run right through the first part of it.
We got to get you in there and do it.
Maybe in like
do you like
4
all
or 5
those like
years.
you
Run
like
an
all
Olympic
those, like,
rotation.
Yeah,
yard games? Are you a big like yard game guy? Like
I don't
ping
play. No,
pong
I don't
or,
play
like,
much. But like I can
cornhole
hold
or-
my own. I can
yeah.
hold my own. And ping pong is right up my alley. You know.
why is that?
I can't.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Nah, that's fine. We'll skip over that.
Just so everybody knows, we didn't get it.
Right. Yeah.
I want that on the record. I would
didn't
like
get
that
it.
on the
What time's
record.
our flight?
Yeah.
I would like that on the record.
Do you have that in you though? Like you hear all these stories about Jordan, where he's like, if you're just having you're playing a fun game of ping pong or something, or any sport like that, does it kill you if you lose?
Yeah. Nothing's fun.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like I can't do anything. Like if we do anything right now, I mean, you kind of saw that out there, especially
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Back
like
nine.
yeah,
Yep.
like the betting started to increase as like I was just trying to find things.
I was
Like
into it.
anything we do, like if you're not at roughly the same level, I will get bored, and that's like not to your fault.
Sure.
But if we're playing pickleball and you're just like a beginner, I'll pull hair out of my head.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or
Play video
It's just-
games?
yeah, like we played a lot of like Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played in the last 2 years, but like actually at the Open, I bought a laptop to go travel for that week because everyone was saying like a PS4 at the time would like
Yeah.
fry because of the outlets.
Yeah, I remember
So I
that.
bought a laptop.
Like a gaming laptop.
And like I shit you, yeah, because you're teeing off
Yeah.
at like 2-3 o'clock. I'd wake up and like
Yeah.
I'd play on shitty Wi-Fi.
right
But
before
like I'm
winning.
not. That's actually one of the worst things I'm at.
Yeah.
Video games?
Yeah. Well, not
I
like
love
I
video
mean
games.
I'm not good.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like
play a lot of Call of Duty.
I'm like a comfortable like 15 handicap, but
Yeah.
like I'll we'll play with like Kurt and Minwoo, and
Uh-huh.
Min was really good.
Gamer.
Wow.
But yeah,
Just a
Jeez.
gamer.
Chess?
no, but I'll learn it. You good at chess?
I was thinking about because
You good at chess.
we talked to a couple guys like that's what they do on the road. They're
Yeah,
just
I
like,
know like Sahith
Sahith.
does. it.
yeah, it's like that becomes
yeah,
like
yeah. No, I like never played chess, but like I mean, you're challenging me.
no,
I'll
dude, I
learn-
can't
I'll
play
learn.
chess. I can't
I'll
play chess at all.
No.
That's
I don't know the
even
rules.
better.
If you're
I don't know the
challenging
rules.
me.
I don't know.
Oh, well,
I'm just trying to think of what guys do.
Tic tac toe.
Trying to think of
War.
other things guys
Play
have
war.
mentioned on the road, like what the food thing. I feel like is probably like one of the big things on the road that you do. You
Yeah, food for me is like a big thing
You
because
guys
it's,
probably play
it's mainly
cards,
my
right?
Hmm?
You guys play cards?
Minwoo and I we fly a lot together. It is dangerous.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
the
What's your game of choice?
so we started this new game and I don't know where I saw it. Like you'd put 9 cards out and you flip them all over and you try and go through the entire deck guessing high or low
Mm.
on whatever card. You can go in any order. You just
wow.
you just look at the card and say like if there's a king, like obviously you're gonna pick low. And
I see.
so if it's low, it can't be the same card. So you try and go through the full deck.
Mhm.
And sometimes we get it in like a couple tries. Sometimes we like never get it for the plane ride. But it pisses
Yeah.
us off. You get tired of that, and then you
Is there
go,
a gambling aspect
like,
to that?
well, yeah. We're not doing it for
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I think our last flight we went through every game. Like we did like just one deck blackjack. So whoever's dealing like is the house, and then you switch, and then we were doing
Oof.
Baccarat, and then we were doing, and then we did war, and then it's
Uh-huh.
Rummy.
AC. I learned about AC Deucey. That's a really fun,
AC-Deucey
That's
is
a really fun game.
awesome.
Yeah.
See, like Min doesn't know Jin, so like I'm not gonna sit there and play Jin against him. And
Because you'll be like, come on, idiot.
yeah,
let's
just
go.
be like, what are we doing?
yeah.
So we have our games. Like it's really bad.
Competitive.
It's more of a competition thing.
Yeah.
Like
You would do it for 25 cents.
I would,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like I 100% would.
Yeah.
It's just like today got out of hand.
Yeah, but it got back, and it got back. We brought it back to
We
reality.
we brought it back to earth.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Yeah, we did. We
Get
did a
outta
good
here.
job of that.
Well,
What a
this
day,
is
man.
awesome.
Yeah.
What a
Thanks
day.
for coming out, guys.
Well,
Making
course.
those flights.
Thank you.
no,
Appreciate
are you
it.
kidding me? Yeah, right. It's not easy right now.
No.
Yeah.
Flights.
Government
They
shutdown.
might have bubble crops in the.
Oh, if
in
you
the
don't
airport.
think
I'm
my
not
dad's
done
No, in the
gonna
airport.
slot
In
at
the airport.
Yeah.
I'm not
I've
done
never
yet.
done that. That's the one thing I refuse to do.
Yeah.
Do it on the way out.
But
You
you
get that
know.
itch though right before you get on that plane.
What about on the way in?
I would. I don't
Weigh-in's
like slots. I don't do
crazy.
slots.
Yeah.
That's
I do
like,
$20 in.
that's a
It's like
scam.
fun to watch. I know it is.
No.
It's like
I'm just thinking of you on your way to a tournament that has like a $25 million purse, and he's like, I'm gonna put $50 in
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Why not?
we don't care about like it's,
Yeah.
That's
True.
like
Just
very different.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Very very different.
Yeah, that's a good point. It doesn't
You know?
matter. Doesn't matter. Our bets
Yeah.
could have been $1 today. It would have made the same
It's
thing.
like it would have been exactly the same. But like
Yeah.
when you're betting your own money, just
You
different.
don't want to lose.
no, you don't.
Yeah, you're handing someone that you earned
It
to them
sucks.
because they beat you.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm looking directly at you.
What a day with Collin Morikawa, man.
So
what a
good.
resume you have as a young man. You carry yourself incredibly well. We love having you on all this stuff that we do. Hopefully we get to do it a lot more.
Yeah, and every 3-4 years, we'll see you guys
Yeah,
next
right,
time.
right. The
Tune
Olympic
in.
schedule.
Be on the edge of your seat.
That's right.
It drives us crazy. We'll see you at events. We'll be like, oh, we're going to go see Collin Morikawa. We're going to go see him on the putting green. Like, hey, you want to get that match? You just walk by. It's like, yeah, in a year or two.
We'll see.
But,
It's just hard. It's hard to find time, you know.
I know,
It is.
I know.
Definitely is.
You
I'm
know,
just messing
but
with
we'll
you.
book it for like 29.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll get our
If
guy
you
B.
just
Jones
email
on
me.
it.
I only respond to emails. So,
I'm gonna
you know,
email you.
Yeah, you're fucking.
It's just gonna be funny
Whatever.
because I'm gonna try to find out. Like
yours,
if I get one
yours
back,
probably
from
isn't that clever either. It's probably rigs@barstool.com.
you pretty much. If you added a sports,
Well,
in
the
there, that's
Barstool
exactly
ones
what
are
it
so
is.
easy.
Oh, Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess it's company email.
Yeah, company.
You probably have like a
My personal's not that different than yours.
yes.
Very similar.
How
Did you have
make, that's how you make emails.
Did you have an AIM account back in the day?
What aim?
No, that
See,
was
how old is
before.
he?
That was before his time.
28. No, I
Ah.
didn't have one.
Right.
Like an AOL account? No, none of that.
No,
You
didn't
never
have like
email.
a
didn't need one.
wow.
dial up
Didn't
internet.
need AOL.
So like
That's right.
no
Yeah.
use because we had usernames. Like I was,
G-chat.
Yank-
Were you
I was
G-chatting
Yanks
in
kid
college?
2000.
I just was like, what?
Were you G chatting
What
on
the-
email? You could basically
G-chat?
yeah.
No,
I know
you
what
didn't need.
G-chat is.
Oh yeah,
Google.
G-chat.
Yeah, the Gmail has a messaging system. We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
get this guy out of
I
here.
didn't really
yeah,
know
we
that.
gotta get out of here.
I do feel
Yeah.
bad for him.
No, you just like all the Apple products. Like you can just text
You can just text.
True.
Yeah.
or you just use your phone.
Yeah.
Sure, but like when you're in email, it was
You
like,
watching movies lately or?
We gotta get this guy out of here.
No, I don't really watch that much.
I started your TV show last night.
Phenomenal.
You'd
Fantastic.
laugh at the show we just watched. So I'm not going to tell
What
you.
was it?
Do
No,
it.
We're gonna keep people on the
Let's-
edge of their seat.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on.
I love it.
Called Tease.
No,
It was like Love Island or something.
no.
Before we get, because I know this is the whole show, so I just gotta get this in there.
Mm-hmm.
The show I told you about. It's called Death by Lightning. It's
Mhm.
on Netflix. You gotta go watch it.
Death
Full-
by Lightning.
4 episodes, miniseries.
easy.
It's a historical like miniseries.
Okay.
Really good. I started it last night.
James
It's
Garfield.
about James Garfield, the 20th president of the United States.
Okay.
And the creators of Game of Thrones made it.
Never watched Game of Thrones.
Oh my god.
One of those
Honestly,
people.
you
I got a
probably
lot
came
of
out
weird
ahead.
looks at me. Holy.
You kind of came out ahead at the end.
Yeah, the
no
intro
good.
is
The
so
first
Game of
black
Thrones.
screen?
It's insane.
Oh, and the intro, the way that they
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. He's like
Everyone
walking
go
up the
watch
stairs.
it. It is
Okay.
phenomenal.
Death by Lightning.
Death by Lightning.
Death
All right.
by
It's just
Lightning.
really good, and you just
Well-
learn about American history, and like you just
Follow that up right after the Internet Invitation.
there you go exactly.
I'm literally gonna watch. I'm gonna go pick up lunch and I'm gonna go watch.
Finale is on
Good.
Thursday, so if you're listening to this, it is coming on Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern on
Premiere.
YouTube. The premiere is
Yeah.
going to be a live event, 6
I
p.m.
did notice you
Eastern.
did dress differently. You had a lot of bling on today, so like maybe you did win it.
You don't know.
A lot of bling on.
We'll find out Thursday.
We just had a nice night at the casino. That's why.
We'll find out Thursday.
All right, Collin
All right.
Morikawa, you're the man.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you in 4
Thanks,
years.
dude.
Thank you.
Shout out
Book
Adidas.
it.
Thanks for making this happen.
Thank you very
Adidas.
much.